Yo! Video games.
Allegra, do you agree, or do you want something weird and wacky?
It's gonna be Halo, which for someone who doesn't really care about Halo, I would love because I need a bathroom break.
Yo, she...
Sorry,
me and her same page.
The chat just lit up. He's gonna take a bathroom break during Halo. All right, but hey,
Kenny's hero.
Yeah, that's part of the fun.
Kenny's hero.
They're gonna do, and they've been very quiet. They've just said Halo.
Dusty Medic,
beyond
thank
that,
you.
they've really not told us anything else about
Me
what
and her,
games are gonna be
we're on
in
the
there.
same page.
I must remind myself.
Let Halo in your heart. It's just Halo.
This crystal cannot rise on its own.
You remember that possum video, Kenny?
Face of extinction.
That possum in the sink, and it was just like,
Cannot hope.
It's like me anytime you ask me to play Mario Party.
Yep.
It all means nothing until you step inside.
Become the chef.
I expected the least to be shown here.
Yeah. Oh.
I can't believe you Halo guys.
Press X to start demo. Or start, or whatever. Whatever that button is.
Am I dead already? I must be. I mean, this is a punishment, right? Yep, this is death.
Sounds like the guy from,
No! This isn't happening.
Sounds like the guy
I'm
from,
going to have to make an emergency landing. Hold on.
I mean, it's running at 60, but like, yeah,
Released him.
you can tell it's a cross-gen game. It's not like.
Oh, dude, yeah, like, this is what they're opening up with? I'm already not impressed by Halo, and I'm getting even less impressed.
You can't stand this. No, you breathe. No, you don't get to tell me what to do. You don't get to tell me anything. We're... Are you even listening?
I count 3 anti-aircraft cannons.
3 what?
You'll be safe here.
Oh, I'll be safe. Safe? I haven't been safe since I found you. I found you, remember? You were out there on your own, and you'd still be out there if it wasn't for me. I thought I was going home.
There won't be a home if we don't stop it banished.
You keep saying that. We're outgunned, outnumbered. I know I saw Clone Wars over there.
Oh! Jeez.
I'm going to dig through them and find one with the working sleep space drive. And when you're done with this war, we'll get away from here. Far away.
Wait here.
Oh. Let me find.
First, when I get back, we can look together.
Okay, big guy.
I love you, Master Chief.
Hey, they actually brought animals back from the very first showcase of Halo. Oh fuck! Just dropped a bunch of shit.
Sakurai appears.
Wow, I've never seen this before in a Halo.
It's
I'm fucking shocked.
Yep, it's Halo.
Holy shit. Wow. I'm blown away.
I mean,
a dropship.
It's not a bad looking game or nothing, but yeah, it just looks like Halo.
Wow.
You could have told me this was a remake of Part 1 and I'd believe you.
Oh, 1,000%. How is this not a remake of 1? And I swear to God, I've seen this trailer before where some guy was talking to Master Chief like that.
That was E3 last year. This is like following up that.
Oh, then there we go.
Is this map?
This thing is like struggling to buffer on my end.
Same. I think Max, we were like caught up with Max. I don't know where he's watching it from. Maybe he's got like watching it from the Xbox. I mean, it's 60 frames, so right? That's cool. And those guys, I'm shocked. I've never who's seen those guys before. And that? Whoa!
Awesome. Wow.
This must be what it feels like when people who don't give a shit about Mario games, like when they show like Odyssey, and I'm like, oh, this looks cool, and everyone's just like, what? It just looks like every other Mario game. It must be the feeling they get where it's just like, I mean, yeah, he just used a hook shot there, but it's just like, yeah, it's the same shit. He kind of uses a pistol and an assault rifle, throws a sticky grenade, you know, shoots a guy, punches him to death, whatever.
Wow, look at that. It's that pixel game. Roblox. Minecraft. Halo Minecraft? Oh, they're in a Halo.
Oh man, I'm super desynced now. Fuck! Whatever, I'll refresh.
Yeah, this is mind-blowing.
Hella desynced. Reboot. But yeah, like I said, like, I'm not gonna sit here and tell you this game looks bad, but it definitely has a, this is for sure cross-gen feel. Like, this has a, yeah, it's, I mean, because it is gonna be on the Xbox One.
Yeah,
so it's like,
looks like this is gonna run on 60 and run really smooth here.
Yeah, this Xbox will be like, yeah, 4K 60 or whatever.
Yeah.
That is true. It definitely does feel. I mean, it does feel like like I said, it feels like a remaster of Part 1. Like, it is very much like, okay, you guys really didn't like 4 and 5. Let's just make it just like the first game.
The UNSC lost this war months ago. Your people are broken, scattered, hunted.
What is Destiny? Is just a more cooler Halo.
I wish I could tell you it was difficult, but it wasn't.
Master Chief, me boy.
We are one step ahead, always.
Yeah.
The ring is already under our control. Soon, the auditorium as well. The Harbinger and the Banished share the same goal. We fight together to honor the will of Atriox. But without challenge, I grew weary, lost, alone. But here you now stand.
Looks like Gorilla Grodd.
This is my last fight. A true test of legends. Our story will outlive us both. Set a fire in your heart, Spartan. Bare your fangs. Fight hard. Die well.
Are we still finishing the fight?
Sounds like the werewolf from Neverending Story. There it is, the Halo. The thing they spent 40 minutes
We hope
talking
you
about in the
enjoyed your
pre-show.
first look at Halo Infinite's campaign.
That wasn't as long as I was
incredibly
expecting.
proud of the team at 343, and we're thrilled to share a hint of the epic battles that await you on the next chapter of Master Chief's journey. This is the most ambitious campaign we've ever created at 343. For the first time, players will have the freedom to explore a mysterious new Halo ring that's several times larger than our last 2 Halo games combined. Halo Infinite has been built from the ground up to take full advantage of Xbox Series X. Bigger battles, epic vistas, more complex visual effects, displayed with 10 times the processing power per pixel of Halo 5. This will be running at a flawless 60 frames per second and will allow us to bring the Halo ring to life in ways that have never been possible before.
It absolutely should be running at flawless 60. It's definitely not pushing the hardware.
Oh, not at
And now,
all.
please enjoy a
This is
glimpse
what I
of
mean by
others in the
every time
Xbox
I see a
Game
Halo
Studios
game,
family have been working
it
on.
looks completely underwhelming.
World
It
premiere.
looks just like they show a Halo game, and I'm like, bro, it just looks like a few steps above the last Halo.
World premiere. Camping.
The Last of Us 2, but good.
Kenny, be nice. She actually looks like the chick from the end of the first Last of Us.
Right? Damn. She's like that. That Jaguar's like, okay, fuck, bro. All right, I'm gone.
That was a wolf.
Wolf or whatever the fuck that was.
Come on, Kenny. Jaguars couldn't live in an environment this cold.
Oh, I didn't see the cold.
Kenny, I'm gonna get all zoological on you.
Yeah, of course you will.
She looks like the chick from the first AVP movie.
Jackie Briggs. The Jackie Briggs story. Mortal Kombat Special Forces. 2. Jackie Briggs.
Getting chunky.
Taste it. Yes, definitely blood. Man.
What the fuck is eating
a horse
it?
eating it? Horse. Zombie animals.
Well, Steve's excited.
Yeah.
That said only Series X and PC, so I guess that's next gen only. All right. I was gonna say another fucking zombie game. Come on.
Welcome
Zombies
everyone
are so
to the
hot.
Xbox
Zombie
Game
balls.
Showcase. Today, we're showing games from 9 of our 15 Xbox Game Studios.
9!
Including unveils of 5 new first-party games. What you will see today is how Xbox Game Studios are harnessing their passions to bring their dreams
Great
to life.
gameplay, by the way, though.
So
We
the
believe
other
that
6
how
studios.
you find and play your games is as important as the device you play them on. Xbox Game Pass is the best way to discover
There
and
we
play.
go.
And we want you to be able to experience as many great games as possible. So Game Pass members, you can play every game you see today from your subscription or free to play. These games will look and play best on Xbox Series X. delivering
Xbox.
Unmatched fidelity, performance, precision, and immersion. And we've
And
designed
teraflops.
the most consistently powerful next generation console. And we've built state-of-the-art platform technology to allow every developer to realize their full vision. One studio that has always pushed the limits of our hardware is Turn 10. And they're early in development on the next Forza Motorsport. Xbox Series X is
there it
bringing
is.
them closer to their dream of unprecedented realism with ray tracing and native 4K resolution, all at 60 frames per second.
Damn.
The trailer you're about to see was captured
They always have to show
completely
these?
in-engine.
Yeah, if I don't see a user interface
World
and
premiere.
actual like
Well, the
gameplay
thing is,
shit,
they
you
show
ain't-
this to show off the horsepower of the system.
Yeah, but it's always bullshit unless I actually see real, honest to god, like gameplay user interface. You ain't shown diddly until I see the actual user interface. But they won't, because it's in-engine. And it's like, okay, it did look like that at some point in development, but like, fuck, if we could get it to run like at a stable rate on release. So that thing we made in engine, yeah, we had to scale that engine back for the actual full game. Forza. No number? Forza, Motorsport, whatever.
No gameplay?
Of course not. What are you, crazy? Oh boy, Rare. Show Everwild.
Oh, here we go. Killer Instinct.
Yeah, sure.
Our world has a rhythm. We all sense it.
And then you see a robot step on it. It's full gore.
But only a few
Yes.
truly feel it.
Dragon Prince.
It is found in the smallest moments.
It's got way better, way more frames of animation than Dragon Prince. Come on now.
In the symmetry of ritual. In the bonds we share. And in moments of stillness.
Yeah.
It teaches us to look beyond the expected.
I drank
To
too
be
much last
light
night.
in dark places. To seek answers.
Giraffe Dragon.
And to stand watch over our world.
Not now.
All the animals are
Our
sick and
world
throwing
has a
off.
rhythm. We all sense it.
The Witches game?
But only a few
Yes, Captain's
truly
game.
feel it.
It's in the river.
MacBook Deer of Life. Xerneas.
Ah, no original Xbox.
That's what
Sweet.
Everwild will give to you
England.
a magical and untamed natural world for you to explore and to just truly lose yourself in.
So far, my favorite
Good.
thing
Place
about
to be
this is all the
eternal.
gameplay I've been
An
watching.
eternal
Ha!
gift.
You saw more
Sense and
gameplay
feel how
footage
magic
in
flows
Jeff
through
Keighley's
nature
showcase.
and ever living. The team here at Rare are so excited to be working on something like Everwild, and I hope you're excited too. But I just want to take this opportunity to say a massive, massive thank you to everyone who's shown their support and love, and for the incredible, awesome, positive community that's already growing around this game. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Talks with their hands. Alright, Xbox.
Whoa. I just got hit with a flood of memories.
Love you, Mom.
You see,
Oh,
you
is
see what I'm
that
saying?
Don't Nod game?
Mom?
We got 40 minutes left.
Yeah.
Yeah, so the
It
Don't
doesn't
Nod game.
matter.
Or is it Please Tell Me Why?
We all
I...
self-defense, but we couldn't be sure.
It doesn't matter that they kept us apart.
Brother,
60 frames.
sister, we look out for each other.
It doesn't matter that finding the truth feels
Beyond two more souls. Ha!
We're all done with fairy tales.
The only thing that matters is you're my brother.
And we
And
like
the only
Folgers
way to move
coffee.
forward is to keep looking back.
We've been
Remember
getting
that
these
bogus
visions
coffee.
whenever we see or hear something really emotional. Everything we thought we knew about Marianne just got thrown out the window.
She loved you. She attacked you. We both saw it.
I thought coming here would be closing each our lives.
Kind of like our lives or what?
Nothing good comes from stirring up old memories.
Kind of got an Elijah Wood look, yeah.
There's always a choice, son.
I can't do this. Stop!
Please tell me why.
Which Baba
Ha
Yaga.
ha ha ha. I told you that was the name of it. Everyone forgot the game's name. I didn't. Remember that Weezer song. Ooh! Ooh!
Hey everyone, my name is Gennady. I'm the co-founder and director of technology
Ori?
at Moon Studios.
Yeah, there we go.
Today we're very excited to tell you that we're working
right?
on a very, very special version of Ori and the Will of the Wisps, specifically for Xbox Series X. We are now at a time where we can reach levels of fidelity and frame rates previously absolutely impossible on any console. An already gorgeous game like Ori can now run at 120 Hz refresh rate in full 4K HDR.
Max just got
delivering
rock hard.
unprecedented game feel with silky smooth animation,
120
super crisp,
frames.
sharp image, and low input latency, which is just so important for the tight and precise platforming feel of this game. We can also boost the immersion in different spaces in our world by using premium audio tech that we previously just could not simulate in real time. And with all of this crazy hardware power, we can give our players more options with how they want to play our game.
I mean, that's
We
nice,
can't
but I
wait
really
for
want to
all
know
of
what
you to
else, what they're
experience
doing
this
next.
Very special version of Ori coming to Xbox Series X with smart delivery later this year.
This is cool. That's cool. 120 frame Ori is nice. God, do I wish I knew what else they were doing, though. Jesus, Kenny, you taking a shit over there?
Yeah, no, it's, my mic is falling off.
From the furthest reaches of the universe comes the biggest mystery.
I guess it contains a mixture of gameplay and cinematic.
And now, shady corporate intrigue.
Marvel of the Gorgon asteroid.
Gorgon bonks!
A sordid
Gorgon!
full of salacious secrets.
They owe me money.
Scandalous strangers.
Greetings, attractive patron. You are looking right on today.
With the right pace,
They wanted us to develop a miracle drug.
can put you on the wrong side of a gun. Or sword. Or this thing. Thrills. Danger. Intrigue.
A word of advice before you go, Captain? Trust no one.
I feel like we saw this somewhere before.
What will you find on Gorgon?
Will we find Gorgon?
They owe me money.
They owe me money.
Gorgon, money. I'm so pissed.
They owe me money. Will you find Gorgon bonks, though?
If you're waiting for the
They owe me
biggest
money.
game of the year, then wait for Cyberpunk. But if you're ready for the smallest, we've got you covered.
Ant bully?
Ant bully game. Yeah.
From Obsidian Entertainment, the makers
Oh,
of games
bugs.
that are nothing like
Where's my
this
money?
one.
That are nothing like this one.
This summer, strive together to thrive together. Or just feed your friend to the spiders and go solo.
Damn.
So
that
it's
was grim. That was a child being killed by a big spider.
Is this Honey I Shrunk the Ark?
How does it take you over? Ladybugs are
A Battletoad!
There it is. Bro, I can't even deal with bugs when they're tiny, bro. I couldn't even imagine them being like 15 feet tall. Grounded.
Honey I Shrunk the Ark.
At Obsidian, we're dedicated to pushing narrative and role-playing games. It's something we do every day when we come to the office, and we can't wait for you to play our next great adventure, Peril on Gorgon. It's the first of 2 planned story expansion packs.
You know what else they don't do in Irvine, California? Wear masks!
From the private division. Now, it's also important that we continue to evolve how we tell stories in games, and Grounded is the perfect example of that. The team has been working for the last 2 years on how to tell an Obsidian story within a survival game. Now, what's great is that you're going to be able to play the game on July 28th on Xbox Game Preview and on Steam.
That is not Battletoads.
We want to hear from you, and we want to continue to build Grounded together. Oh yeah, if you've been wondering, we have working on that next RPG. Check this out.
Oh shit.
World premiere.
Man, I'm pissed. Like Gorgon. It's the name I made up.
Gorgon Bonks.
We have always known war.
I was like, we need a name for our game. And then that guy was watching YoVideogames. Gorgon!
favorite YoVideogames moment in the world.
It forged our
And it was like,
empire,
oh, I have the perfect idea.
turned heroes into queens and kings, and decimated our foes.
Even better. Skeleton.
Fable?
Now our oaths are lost, forsaken.
Raid Shadow.
And you must face the
on Xbox
monsters
Series X.
our sins have borne.
Time Stone.
Skyrim?
Well, it's Obsidian, so it's in that realm.
Is an oath
Skyrim
worth the weight
2.
of a crown.
Avowed.
I can't see.
Sounds Simmons is ahead of us.
No, it's because I could read it.
Man, that looked great, though, by the way. Did you see that? How cool it looked? I was like, wow. That
It
game
looked like it was using the Onward font.
Avowed is an expansive
It looks
first-person
so much-
RPG set in the fantasy world of
Booty!
When Obsidian
Matt Booty.
Entertainment joined Xbox Game Studios, they told us that this epic game is
See,
the
it said
one they
Matt
want to
Booty,
make.
but my picture
As
was
creators
covering
of
Matt,
critically
so it was
acclaimed
Matt
RPGs, this
Booty.
is Obsidian at their
Or
best.
Booty.
And it is being built from the ground up to take full advantage of the power of Xbox Series X. At Xbox Game Studios, we also work with independent developers.
Yo, he got that GameStop
always with the
employee
goal
neck.
Of empowering them to bring their ideas to life. I'm excited to announce our work with Interior Night, a new studio led by some of the most
Well, we
talented
take children and
storytellers
make them
in our
work.
industry. Let's meet Caroline Marshall, studio head of Interior Night, to debut their original game.
Bonjour, I'm Caroline from Interior Night. Our team is really passionate about storytelling because when you play a story, you step into the character's shoes. You get to experience their
Okay, she played
fears, their
California and
hopes, their conflicts firsthand. And in the process, you learn more about
wow.
yourself. And this is
Hey,
quite
Djibouti
powerful.
is streaming.
Our first game spans 30 years in the American Southwest. It's a story about family, resilience, and
eyes.
sacrifice. But most of all, it's about how you will shape the fate of real, flawed people trying to find their way in a
Jesus,
world
sheep.
they don't fit in.
Put your dick back in your
I
pants,
hope you
dude.
enjoyed the trailer.
World premiere.
Yeah, bro.
Fortune, smiling fate.
You're describing the game's not gonna sell.
Much of late.
Young Kayla.
I need you now, cannot wait, but when I look, you're not around.
We were on our way to start a new life that summer. For our family, it was just a stopover.
An interactive drama. Oh boy! This is what I'm looking forward to in next gen.
For mine, it was the end of the road.
On
the ground now!
The sun went down on all of us that
Whoa!
day.
Don't shoot!
Ninja Cleave!
Was it fate? Coincidence?
Look at all that budget!
No. It was a long-forgotten secret, buried in the dark.
Future of mangas.
Well, I'm glad the power of the Xbox Series X lets them draw on their
I've been
syntax
scared of the
tablets.
shadows.
Whoa.
But now, I'm finally ready to step into the light. I got your letters.
Really, Microsoft? You couldn't give them any budget for animation?
Here at Ninja Theory, we're hard at work
Ninja
on
Theory.
all of our projects.
This
including
game was
Senua
really good.
Saga Hellblade
This game
2,
was great.
which we announced at the Game Awards back in December.
I need to finish it, but it's fucking
An
good.
incredible 3.5 million players have now experienced Senua's story in Hellblade: Senua's Sacrifice. We're excited to start giving you an insight into what comes next for our Celtic warrior. An experience that we'll be building in Unreal Engine 5 for Xbox Series X and PC. I'm happy to reveal today that Senua's Saga will be set in the beautiful country of Iceland.
Reykjavik!
And you can find out more about our location scouting and how we've discovered the history of our setting in a brand new behind-the-scenes development diary, which you can view straight after the show on the Ninja Theory YouTube channel. It's been so touching to see the impact that Hellblade: Senua's Sacrifice has had on so many players, and we're incredibly thankful to all of the fans that have been part of Senua's story so far. And we're
The land of
excited
ice.
for you to be part
Iceland
of
is
our
not.
development journey
Iceland is not
from here on out.
as icy as Greenland. Greenland's more frozen than Iceland.
Yeah, which is always weird. Temperature rating so far.
We can't wait for you to experience the amazing games built by Xbox Game Studios, and there is just so much more for you to play on Xbox. We are partnering with thousands of creators, from the largest publishers to the smallest independent developers, to bring you the broadest variety of games ever. There is
And
one
motions.
developer in particular that is close to us, not just geographically, but in history too. I'm thrilled to announce that this fall, our friends at Bungie will bring Destiny 2 to Xbox Series X and Xbox Game Pass.
System
If
saved.
you are one of the more than 10 million Game Pass subscribers, you also get access to all current Destiny 2 expansions starting this September.
There we go.
For Game Pass Ultimate members, Destiny 2 will also be playable on mobile from the cloud. Later this year, Bungie will also release a new version of Destiny 2 that is optimized for Xbox Series X. 4K resolution.
How many times can they fucking release Destiny 2?
Here's an all-new look at Bungie's Destiny 2 Beyond Light.
More density. How many times does it takes?
Terrible things born out in the darkness. Every
Pretty
moment
sure
brings
this
them
might be
closer.
the place I work that did this.
It's time to step beyond the light.
The gameplay we wanted, yeah.
This is Destiny 2 that you
Well,
can play any way
Destiny
you want
2 is
thanks to
just,
Xbox Game Pass. Some of the world's most
Yay!
exciting developers are working on games for Xbox Series X, and we're just honored to be able to collaborate with them. Xbox Series X will empower both new and experienced creators to bring the future of games to life like never before.
Well, 20 more
Unique
minutes.
perspectives, unexpected innovations, and fresh voices that demand to be heard and that we can't wait.
Why don't you tell us the price, you
All the
jackasses?
games you're about to see are being built to launch exclusively on Xbox consoles. Thanks and enjoy.
World premiere.
Console launch exclusive Yakuza.
No, not that. Oh, this is goddamn the game we've been playing. Call of Duty.
Call of Duty.
It's a new map. This is really nuke it. Season 5.
Or it's Metro. Probably Metro.
Metro. That looks like Warzone. Oh no, but it's got flying stuff.
Floaty shit? Yeah, I know.
Probably, yeah, Metro. Yeah.
50,000 people used to live here. Now it's a ghost town.
Ah, it's the show Dark.
Stalker? Shadow of Chernobyl? That could be. It is Stalker. Stalker 2.
Go. Stalker 2.
I was like, well, it's showing Chernobyl. It's like Call of Duty or Metro or
World
Stalker.
premiere.
The gameplay, though, really got me.
The gameplay
that I saw. It's like, yo, that dude, I'm sold.
What is Stalker? It's an old PC game. Oh yeah, these are cinematic trailers. These are not even indicative of what the games are going to look
My
like.
Lord Inquisitor, I've reached a term of prime and begun our investigations. Our recon squad has been
Fat
sent
Shark.
into sub-level 6 of the Hive to determine the full extent of the unrest.
Now, is that a developer name that gives you confidence, Kenny? Fat Shark.
I'll know more.
No, not at all.
Make it back.
Those look good. Those are war cousin.
Hey, a zombie game! That's original. Warhammer.
If they make it back.
Fading. We got about 15 minutes. More riveting gameplay.
World premiere.
Wing. Warhammer. Or at least we're getting like an idea of what's at launch, I guess. Stalker or Warhammer. Some guy's dad.
Something changed, my heart could not contain the miracle of this world, all that it creates.
Is this a Tetris Effect song?
Yes, it is. Tetris Effect. Hey, look, it's James Chen. Yeah, it is Tetris. Where's JJ?
He saw James Chen in there? I wasn't looking.
Yeah.
Hey, that's Chris. That's Chris Tang. That's my friend.
Honey.
Approaching orbit. Scans a no-go. Sure you want to drop here? Hell yeah. Already lacing up my boots back here.
I think that's the thing that got Max excited the most.
Good for nothing space rock.
Whoa. Hold on, let me check.
This looks like gameplay.
Find anything good?
Oh, this looks like
You're not gonna believe this.
JMD's character.
Ouch! What the?
Wow, they really look like they had JMD's character.
I'm kind of intrigued. Interesting.
The Horde.
The Gunk.
The Gunk.
Don't know if I would have gone with that name. But, okay. Good name. Okay.
Yep.
Bluebird team.
I think that's had the most gameplay out of any game we've seen so far.
Halo had a lot of gameplay.
That's kind of true. That was Halo.
It all starts with a dead girl.
What?
The forest. The moon. Scent of pines. And then
Dang.
the gunshot.
Child killer.
You don't remember the name of that game where it had like a bunch of like mutant chicks humping rocks in the forest?
Irregular.
Oh yeah, we saw that trailer.
But also a
Maybe this is it?
deeper truth.
No, it's not, but
Not unlike a nightmare.
was it just called The
Silent
Forest?
Hill.
I can see
The
both.
Forest, yeah.
Worse. I can live.
That was a funny reaction. That was almost his favorite reaction. It's called Quiet Hills. Quiet Mounds. Alan Wake sequel? That's a good call. Souls.
Loud Mountains.
What is this place?
That's kind of neat.
Alina Wake. Oh.
Yeah, some people already knew what this was.
World premiere.
World premiere. 10 minutes. Whoa.
Yakuza! Or Sonic, maybe.
Sonic Team Race.
Oh, no, it's PSO2, never mind.
PSO2. Oh, there we go.
A brand new, expansive world! Neat! Maybe it'll work when I fucking play it.
Damn.
Yes! Yes! Yeah!
Thank you, Alex. Alex, go watch all 4 streams at home. Appreciate the support.
I do like how they're opening the game up a bit. Neat.
Damn.
New Genesis. Yeah. Maybe it'll work
God,
on.
man, that's how far away.
Luis Torres.
Crossfire X.
Crossfire?
Crossfire. Yeah, he'll get caught up in the Crossfire. I told you.
Destiny chose me to save this world. And I will see it done. Blacklist, we make our own path. We protect our own.
Can you protect me from fate?
Seconds.
Triple A bullet points. Got guns, it's got car chases, it's got stealth, camouflage, it's got slow-mo and explosions. Triple A Crossfire.
Today, you saw 10 world premieres and 22 console launch exclusives. Game Pass members can play every game you have seen today from Xbox Game Studios and all of our partners in the subscription or free to play. This is just a peek at some of the new titles coming to Xbox Series X. And some of the games you already love and some you have yet to play will also be optimized for Xbox Series X. Games like Forza Horizon 4, Gears 5, and Sea of Thieves. You'll get the next-gen upgrades at no additional cost when they launch. You can expect a lineup of over 100 titles for Xbox Series X this holiday season. With Series X and Game Pass, Xbox is the place to play, and you are at the center of everything we do. Now, you may have noticed we didn't get to visit all of our Xbox Game Studios today.
Yeah.
That means we'll have more to share later this year. But until then, here's one more thing.
One more thing.
World premiere.
Cuphead?
Fable.
Ghost of Tsushima. Yeah.
It's Fable.
Yeah, Fable. Yeah, they said Playground, so yeah, it's a new Fable.
The world
So,
is filled
there you go.
with stories of legendary heroes and treacherous villains,
Crushed because it's Fable.
of fantastical creatures and wondrous places where nature and magic live in perfect harmony. Not all stories have happy endings.
Shrek 3D.
But yours has yet to be written.
Fable! I'm excited. The gameplay looks great. It's a frog, right? Yeah, right? So you're a frog in Fable and you eat fairies.
I really wish they'd actually showed some of Fable, though. It was really just saying, it exists!
Yeah, like with Skate, they're like, hey, guess what? Skate's coming out. How far is it in development? We literally just told the guys who made Skate that we're making Skate. That's how far in development it is.
You're not far off. That was like kind of
Skate.
just...
They didn't even know they were fucking making Skate. They just got announced, hey, you guys are making Skate.
You know what else had that happen was Resident Evil 2 remake. They announced it right as they got the okay to do it, which is why it took so long after.
Yeah, it's like, I don't know. Like, I was on the fence about buying an Xbox. This ain't gonna, like, sell me. The only thing I'm interested in is Gorgon, and that's because they owe me money.
Hold on, Everwild was not saying that. That's not coming out this year. Did they say that?
Well,
So, the one time, there was only one time Cuphead was ever said, and it wasn't when that guy that he wanted Cuphead 2 when.
Well, I mean, this is sort of the fallout of only liking one franchise Microsoft does.
The Xbox Game Showcase post-show. There you go, the announcement of a brand new Fable and our first look at the gameplay of Halo Infinite. We now have a post-show with some developers joining us, as well as Aaron Greenberg from Xbox. Luke Smith from Bungie is going to be with us as well. Tim Schafer, and much more. And, of course, we want your reactions to hear what you guys think. I just posted a poll on Twitter. How would you grade Xbox in the press conference and what they did? We want to hear your opinion on it and what Xbox showed
I'd give it a B.
One interesting thing, everything they showed today was an Xbox Game Pass game, which, you know, is pretty impressive that all those titles are going to be on Game Pass. But, of course, they're probably games that you wanted to see there that you may not have seen. So, we want to hear what people think, but we've got our panel now to react to everything, to tell us what they thought. You heard leading in what their expectations were. Everyone was excited about the Balan announcement in the pre-show. How did Xbox do in the main show? Well, let's welcome them back again. We've got Matt, Pat, JD, and Allegra, fresh off the live showcase. We were all watching it. So I've done a lot of talking. Matt, let's start with you. What did you think?
I thought, you know, Jeff, I think you had some of the biggest announcements. So the conference itself, I'd give it like B+.
Thank you.
The pre-show where you announced Balan Wonderland, you showed a brief clip of 12 minutes. Hello Neighbor 2, which I kind of hate that whole franchise. I have a whole history with it, but I appreciate that it was there.
I had no
expectations.
Pre-show but this, yeah, right? Soul. Me, my expectations were low, and I'm like, well,
to see that it wasn't just like an Infinite pay-to-play kind of game where there's an actual storyline, that there's an actual campaign that you're going to play through. The Forza graphics really showed off the power of the console, and I'm not even a graphics guy. So yeah, across the board, like there was a lot of CGI cutscenes, there was a lot of, you know, not in-game moments, but I was really excited. I thought they did a solid job of showing off the breadth of it, and the true winner outside of the pre-show is Game Pass. I think they see where the future is headed. They see that that's going to be their big money maker. Get people to try a lot of
It is true.
Hop aboard the subscription train. I think it's a smart move on their part, and that's the winner of this press conference.
I agree. No, it is pretty impressive that all those games are going to be in Game Pass. Allegra, you wanted some surprises, some weird, whimsical, fun games on, you know, Halo. I don't know if it's so. You had your bathroom break, but I don't know if you got to catch a little bit of it at the end there. But what was your overall impression of what they did? I think one thing that a lot of people online were saying, you know, they wanted to see the power of that next gen box, you know, where they were taking kind of games and graphics.
I would say that's the big problem. Is that like,
State of Decay,
like what's
Fable,
the power
whatnot.
of the new
What
system?
grabbed
Who
your
fucking
attention?
knows? It's all fucking
How would you
pre-baked
grade it?
shit.
Yeah, I mean, I definitely did take my bathroom break during Halo. I feel like when I came back, it was still going. So I'm glad you guys got, you know, your infinite amounts of Halo. Haha. I thought there was actually a good mix of games that are both going to be coming out soon, and then games obviously that are very much in the works. You know, we have no real idea of when we'll see them.
All right, let's see how we did on our bingo card. Let's get the music going. Let's talk about it. Yeah. So, no Battlefield. Totally saw Everwild. Actually, I'll make this a little bigger. Let me go about.
No, they're not.
15. Not too big. Seems about right. Oh shit. We did see Everwild. No Dragon Ball, no Madden, no King of Fighters. Fable. Nothing from Valve. No Perfect Dark. No Yakuza. No Call of Duty. No Harry Potter. No Battletoads.
Oh, man.
Halo. Don't Make Cry. No Cuphead. Forza, of course. No Final Fantasy. No Arc System games. No Tales of Arise. No Persona. No Banjo. Totally Hellblade. And Psychonauts. No KI. Really no Gears. Like saying Gears 5 will be playable is that's fucking nothing. And it wouldn't matter anyways. So we have a pretty weak bingo card. I was kind of thinking we were gonna get way more. Like I really thought we'd see Cuphead. I really thought we'd see either Call of Duty or Battlefield. The rest of these don't. I really thought we'd see Madden. The rest of them I don't. Not too much of a surprise for me.
But even if it was Madden, it would be some fucking dumb trailer that doesn't even show any gameplay.
Right.
It would be like, yo, we're getting ready for this year, and I'm gonna train and run up these stairs. Madden.
Exactly. You know? Exactly.
And that would have been the fucking trailer for Madden.
Yeah, because I mean, I get it. It's not an exciting conference if with our crowd, you know, and I know action games, fighting games from Japan, like Capcom and Platinum games, like it's not that. It didn't have any of that, so I know it's not really for our audience. But the reason I say it was I give it a B is because it did show a number of different games.
Exactly. I give that shit a 4 out of 10.
It showed a bunch of different stuff. It was not a. It had Halo and Forza. It didn't have Gears, but it wasn't like just a big long. Here's 20 minutes of Halo. Here's 20 minutes of Forza. Here's 20 minutes of Gears. Like it actually showed different shit. And a lot of that shit was different. Like some of it was very like I don't even know what they're doing. Like the Until Dusk game or whatever, which was just drawings. Like I guess cool, indie as fuck, but you know, let me put the post show back on in case anything just pops up. But yeah, like there was some things that were kind of, I guess you could say, like there were some things that are interesting to me because I'm not rating the conference on myself. I'm rating it on like overall, like did it show new shit? Did it show variety? Did it have like announcements that are good, not just for me but for everybody? So
yeah.
So yeah, I say it's about a B. I mean, it was a lot better than that one they had in May, which was not much. It was just third party, like it was almost all indie shit.
I don't know, bro. Like, you give it a B with absolutely no gameplay, like, very, like.
Well, that's kind of that's kind of the problem there. But the thing is that that's kind of true of fucking everyone. I mean, if I wanted to throw that shade out, I'd throw that shade out at everyone all the time.
Yeah, Sony had a lot of that too.
Like
they showed off what is it? Madden, and it didn't even have gameplay.
Yeah. Like, the only time Sony wasn't like that was when it was that one E3 with the flute guy, and all they talked about were, like, 3 games. That was, like, and, like, I was almost it. It was like, okay, just, here's our 3 games. And they'd shown those games for a while, too, so... Or announced them and kind of done them for a while. So it's like, for me, it's always like, eh. Like, I'm very much one of those, like, show me the gameplay kind of guys, but... Nobody, like, it's so rare to see that happen, and yeah, I celebrate it when it does, and it's like, they started this show with a long gameplay segment of fucking Halo, which they kind of had to do, because that is their fucking bread and butter.
But not even that, it looked like just a remake of Halo 1. It's like...
I'm sure that's exciting, that's exciting for a lot of people.
I guess, yeah, I mean, that's true, you know, fuck it, you know.
Like, if you love Halo, if you fell in love with Halo and you've been just wanting a return to form for Halo, there it was.
Yeah, I guess, that's true.
Yeah. But yeah, the big thing for me was like, okay, so they went into the conference and said, here's all these fucking games, and they're all going to be on their subscription service, their little Netflix. And that's pretty important, because the thing is, you don't even have to fucking buy any of those games. You literally can, when that system comes out, you can sign up for like a month trial or 3 months. You could literally spend $1 for a month and play all those fucking games immediately. So, and they're not, and it's not streaming the games. It's not from a cloud. It's a download. Like you go on there and you download the game. So. To me, the fact that there was so many of those games were going to be part of Game Pass, I'm like, okay, that's a pretty cool thing, because like, you go on there and like, all right, I'll spend $1 and I'll just play all these fucking games in November or December, and then just see if I like any of them or whatever. And so if I do like them, I'll keep renewing the service or whatever. So that, to me, that's like, okay, yeah, like it's something I try not to forget, is that you don't have to buy any of these fucking games. Every single fucking game they showed does not need to be purchased. You just need to spend, you know, I don't even know, was it like $10 or $15 a month, like standard, but like you get the first month for $1 or whatever the fuck it is for Game Pass. Like, I mean, it's okay.
It's a pretty solid deal.
For someone to sit there and say like, okay, here's everything you can play for $15 a month. I'm like, okay, yeah, sure. I could sign up for a month and get, you know. So that was kind of impressive.
Those games.
The only thing is that I think the biggest problem is that I don't know that it sold me on the console.
No.
Like, the only thing that kind of was like, I probably want the console is for fucking PSO2. But that's only because they fucked up the PC game. One. Yeah, but that's gonna come to everything. That's a Square Enix game. There's no way that's not gonna be multi-platform.
Oh, nice. Yeah.
I don't know.
It's gonna play best on Xbox.
I don't know if it is or isn't, but I'm going to assume that because it's a Square Enix game, that Wonderland is going to be on everything. So the big problem is that like there were a couple games that I'm like, okay, I would like to own a Xbox for that, like Everwild and PSO2, Everwild. Shit. Yeah, the medium looked kind of cool. The Gunk. Yeah, the Gunk. That name. Jesus. The Gunk, Everwild. Maybe try Psychonauts 2. I don't know. Like, it's something I would... If I had Game Pass, I would definitely play it on Game Pass. If I had it. But... I mean, Hellblade is probably going to be good. I haven't even played the first Hellblade, but I'm sure Part 2 will be really good.
Yeah, Hellblade. Yeah.
But it was...
Got a little bit more money, so...
It was kind of a weird announcement, though, because they're like, hey, we're making Hellblade 2. It's set in Iceland. That's our announcement. That's your announcement. That's all you have to say about it, is that it's set in Iceland. Fucking wow. Like, it must be some kind of early for your showcase event is to just say it's in Iceland. Okay. But yeah, like, I am very far removed from console fanboyism. Right now, I don't see a lot. I don't see a ton on either side that would get me to drop a bunch of money on either console right now. Gonna have to wait.
Especially not knowing the price.
Not knowing the price, and the fact that most of these big games are gonna be on PC anyways. So, I feel, if anything, both of these conferences together have shown me that maybe the more frugal thing to do, or maybe not frugal, but maybe the better thing to do is just to upgrade my PC more.
Good.
Thank you, Ghost Pepper. Well, I don't know what...
I'm out.
Alright, Kenny.
Alright, dude. Have a good one. See you later, chat. Yeah.